This is a divorce working. I will say that I don't take on a lot of divorce spells. I really do look into the situation and scrutinize it first of all. This couple in question, I need to emphasize that they are already in the process of going their separate ways. So this spell is just to give them a push in the right direction. Uh, so it's just to let you know that it's one of those things that you have to be very careful with and really weigh up, the situation and stuff. But anyway, what I've got here is the petition. I've got the petition that they will, come to a speedily. They will get, divorced, and it will be fast, etc. I also have a petition. Well, it's not really a petition; it's a template that I printed off the internet. You can find templates, divorce templates. They're very easy to just print off, save it to your whatever computer, print it off, and fill in the names. I know they're templates, but at the end of the day, I keep emphasizing that this is sympathetic magic. So what we do now here in this world will have an impact, on the astral plane. So that divorce paper, that puts the wheels in motion, and that is the start of it, in my opinion. So I filled in her name, his name. I anointed it with breakup oil, divorce oil, and I'm going to see if I can get it into this tiny little jar. So I have to be careful. There's names here, but what we're going to do is just rip them apart like so. I'm putting her picture down the way so that they're not looking into each other's face, and back to back, of course. And we're going to fold away from ourselves. A little packet like that. I'm not going to bind this with anything. Last thing we want is these two to be bound in any way. Excuse me. So, just put and I'm going to pop these in here. I did ask the Santissima Muerte for help because the Santa Muerte is not judgmental. She would be the one that. There are a few other spirits that I was going to call, but the Santa Muerte, in my opinion, is the one that. She's never judgmental, and I like that. So that's why I'm drawn to her for a lot of these kind of jobs. Dark vinegar, any kind of vinegar, to be honest with you. Oh, it's leaking. One moment, I'm going to pour this, just a second. Okay, so I filled the jar with some vinegar up to about there. This is a blackthorn pin. They're quite easy to get hold of. I have dabbed the top of the little pin in separation oil. I'm just going to pop that in there. You could put it through the actual pictures as well. That's another way to go. Cat and dog hair. Cat and dog hair. Dog hair. There we go. Again, good for arguing. So this is separation. It's a little mix of separation powder. A second. It's got dog grass in it. It's got dog grass because dog grass is really effective at sowing discord between people that that are friends or lovers, etc. So that's why we use that. I'm gonna pop in, if I can get the lid of this thing. This is some lime. No, this is lemon juice. You could use fresh lemon. It's just to get to sour things a little bit more. Okay. Some little nails. So you need anything sharp. I like these tiny little nails. I also like these razor blades. I actually used a razor blade on the photograph of the couple. I made a little incision at the top because I was able just to rip the two apart. but I made a little incision with a razor blade just before I actually started filming this, because I have to prepare the work. So I'm going to pop that in there if it fits. Okay, so it's always good to see in your mind's eye things falling apart, things going wrong for the couple in question. I need some sulfur war water. Again, this is good for arguments, pushing people, to the brink. I really need to tidy this place. So chili's excellent for pushing up the heat, getting into heated arguments and stuff. One moment. What have we got? Block communication. I have a little oil called block communication, and I wanted to put it in because we certainly don't want these two communicating. We want them to not get along and to actually avoid each other like the plague. That's Banish oil. I actually used that on her photograph just to push her out of the, picture. Oh, there's my sulfur. So this will sit on the Santissima Muerte's altar for about 7, maybe 9 days. And I'll burn a black candle on this. Like I said, it's hard to predict when this will all come together. It's virtually impossible to tell you. It's impossible because things are always moving. It's really, really hard to actually put a timeline on things. The main thing is to keep yourself focused. Know that it will happen. Don't doubt things. The doubting is the problem. Don't tell anyone as well. The law of concealment. I think I did a video on that. The law of concealment, or the basically the witch's pyramid. One of the factors is, or one of the points is, to keep silent. Never tell anyone about your spell work. Sometimes I see people in the comment section and stuff, and I keep, I have to keep getting around to telling people to. Well, it's okay if you have got your spell wrong one. Your spell results have manifested. That's okay to talk about your spell. But if you're getting spell work done, it's important to not discuss it with anyone, because it's as simple as, people can derail a spell. You tell someone that you think is your friend and stuff, and, never, ever, ever take that chance with spell work. Please keep everything to yourself, because we don't want things to not manifest. I'm looking for graveyard dirt because I want this relationship to end permanently. It's floating around here somewhere. 1 second. Okay, so I put some graveyard dirt on that. I'm just going to pop a little lid. So this is a little black glass bottle, and I really like using these in spell work. And give it a shake. So that's got the divorce petition in it. That's anointed with breakup oil, divorce oil. I ripped the pictures of the two people in half, and I put one this way and the other one like that, so they're not looking into each other's faces, which meaning they're not seeing eye to eye, and also back to back. And I penned the petition in such a way that they are getting divorced, and everything is, working out quickly. So, like I said, I'll pop this on the Holy Death's altar, and I'll burn a little black light on it, a chime candle probably, and we'll get that moving, and we'll see how things go. She's excellent, and she doesn't judge. I keep having to say that she doesn't judge. So that's why I chose her, and also for the love working. her as well. So I'm going to do a reading in a different video, but that's what I've got for now. And if anyone has any queries or questions, leave them down below in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, if you have any questions, you can directly email me. I'll try my best to get back to you. I did have a few issues with the computer system, so please understand that. I'll get back to everyone as soon as possible. So houseofmagic@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you all again soon.